All right, boys. Oh, yes, sir. Welcome back to another video. Here today, you've seen by the title, and yes, it is another gem guide. I know I just made one on Sunday. I did not plan to make one this week, right? I was going to skip this week because I did delay last week's one, and I didn't want to drop like 2 gem guide videos practically within a 7-day span or a 6-day span on this week. So yeah, that's what happened. And then, right, out of nowhere, everyone starts asking for a gem guide because everyone ended up spending on Stranger Things. You all said you wouldn't, and you ended up doing it. So the amount of people that have requested this gem guide this week, it's insane. It is literally the most I've ever had for a gem guide. So I decided I have to make one for you guys. So here today, it's a gem guide. Now, I'm sorry that they're back-to-back gem guides. Forgive me, but yeah. For this video, though, can you guys please smack that like button? It does take me a while to make these gem guides, and it really does help me out a ton. For this video, given it is a gem guide, please let's try to crack 350 likes. A little higher than usual. Let's see if we can crack it. Also, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the last video. It did take me a while to edit that. I tried my best to make it a super funny video, so I hope you guys were able to get a laugh out of it. But yeah, here today, gem guide. We're gonna have some fun. If you haven't already, again, subscribe. You know, notice on. Supports me out a ton. Really, thank you for everyone that does subscribe. With no further delay, let's jump straight into the video and let's have some fun with what we got here today. Alright, so here we go. I pulled up what we got here today. See, it's a very different gem guide than usual. I removed every other week, right? Even this week we're currently on, and I only left the upcoming week. I left 510, 517, 524, 531, and 67. Yeah. Now with this, I have effectively removed all of the previous gems. I removed everything, the 300 gems, all the gems you got up until this date, right? Up until 5/3. All of that has been scrapped and it's gone. It's out of here. So first, I'm gonna add a final boss date right here. I think that we're getting a final boss here. I can almost guarantee it. I feel like it's going to be Jericho and Gila. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna remove that. I think it's 43 gems for this final boss. Then I believe we have Melascula and Gallon there, and we're going to, I'm gonna leave this one 0 actually for now. So there we go. Right, that is how it's gonna go. Yes, the gems are looking very bad down there. Okay, Stranger Things is looking pretty bad, ReZero is looking very bad, and Zeldris pretty bad. For everyone that did make a rotation on Stranger Things, and let me tell you now, there are a good amount of people that have done that. It looks like you cannot officially, right, starting now, if you start saving, you cannot make it to ReZero. I'm hoping you're still sitting on a little bit more gems. I'm hoping that is the case. Please tell me you guys are. Otherwise, GG's boys, GG's. But if we do everything, you went 600 on Stranger Things, you might be able to make another rotation on ReZero. That is given you had extra gems. Yes, by doing a rotation on Stranger Things is really fine. You're practically, a lot of people are skipping Zeldris. If you went on Stranger Things and you still had an idea to go on Zeldris, hopefully you guys have enough gems to do that. At the moment in time, you do not. 711, whoa, is how much you're getting by the time Zeldris is leaving global, correct? All of these values are by the time they leave global, right? So Stranger Things, by the time it leaves, you'll only accumulate 149. Why is that? You're practically only earning the gems for this week, right? For ReZero, you're earning these gems, and these gems. Yes. Let's say you do go on ReZero, you'll get returned 100 gems, but I cannot, calculate that right now. Why is that? Because that is granted you went the 570 gems to get the return of 100, right? So that will help you in Zeldris. If you do make that rotation on ReZero, that means you're saving up until what, 811 somewhat gems. Yes, you spend 600 on this one. There's a lot of change in values. So yeah, practically speaking, making the rotation on Stranger Things changes a lot for us. If you're skipping ReZero, if you're skipping Zeldris, let's say next on, like after this, it's Festival Arthur. If that is the case, you'll be able to make it for that. But I did try and say choose one of the collabs. If you're free to play, that's the best bet you can go for. I would say that if you want to still go for ReZero and you did summon on Stranger Things, try your best for it. I don't know how it's going to go for Festival Arthur. Who knows what's happening with that? The only thing is, reminder, let's say ReZero does drop over here. I don't even think we're going to know what our next banner on JP is, right? What is it? We just got Stranger Things on JP, right? At the same time, we got Stranger Things here on Global. So 2 weeks from now, when ReZero drops for us, or 1.5 weeks, when ReZero drops for us, we won't even know what the next banner is, right? There will be no confirmation because on Thursday, that is when you'll know. So maybe the best bet is to wait and see what the next banner is. I still feel like JP will get like a skip banner, some celebration, somewhat skip banner. Nothing regarding the entire, nothing regarding the festival for Arthur, right? We shouldn't get that yet because I think the 1 year celebration is around, it's like the first week of June. That's where it is. So we do have some time till that happens. So I'm telling you, try and save, see how you can do it. Yes, by the time ReZero leaves global, you will accumulate 459 gems. Yes, by the time Zeldris leaves global, you'll accumulate 711. With all of that said, what are you summoning for? Stranger Things, people said they weren't summoning and they ended up summoning for it, correct? I saw the amount of people that ended up going for it because, 11 is now called Blue Sariel, and for that reason, everyone decided to make a rotation. Not everyone, but a lot of people made a rotation. So, 600 gems you're down bad on. Right now, if you've seen my account, I'm at 600 gems, correct? If I were to go and calculate everything by the time Zeldris is leaving global, I will be able to accumulate 1311, right? I'm going 600 on ReZero. I'm going to get my 100 back. That means technically speaking, I'll have an extra 100. I will lose the 600. But yeah, I'm not planning on Zeldris at all. I might skip that banner fully. I'm going straight to Festival Arthur probably. That is how my entire plan is going. My entire idea was to focus on collabs because, they're never coming back. Better to stack out the units as much as I can while they're here. Zeldris though, yeah, I like Zeldris a ton. My main focus was Chandler on that banner, and if you don't know already, Chandler officially has been added to the demon tickets, right? Those little Race Straw 1 tickets or Race Straw 2 tickets, whichever one it was for demons, it is officially there, so you can pull it through that. Also, if part 3 banner, if that ever drops, yes, you can pull it through there as well. Not on the part 2 for anyone asking, but yeah, I was skipping Zeldris anyway, so my entire calculation still stands. For anyone that made this rotation on Stranger Things, don't worry, you will be able to accumulate 459 by the time ReZero leaves. If you had any extra gems, like right now, if you're not at 0, you will be able to make it for ReZero. If you are at around 150 at this moment in time, you will also be able to make it for Zeldris. Let's go and do the calculations real quick. Let's say you're at 150 here. Let's copy this over in the 3 tabs. So there you go. For anyone who had 150, there you go. For anyone at 400, there you go. For anyone at 600, there you go. And for anyone at 800, there you go. If you're anything above 800, you can easily make a rotation here and a rotation on Festival Arthur right when it drops. Probably, again, I have no idea when it will drop. I'm not going to put any dates confirming that, but we know ReZero's on 510. We do know that Zeldris will probably be on 524. So with that being said, right after ReZero, we're jumping into a Holy War Festival. So it is a back-to-back collab, then a Holy War Festival. A lot of things happening. And again, a lot of the values haven't been accounted for fully. Technically speaking, if they do drop a final boss this week, we do in fact, get paid out for it on time, which means you will get 43 gems for that. Then the next final boss will be paid out on Festival Zeldris. So those gems will make it in time for each of those banners. So if you are a little bit off or a multi-off or whatever, you will be saved by that. There you go. That has been the full entire video. I made this one very short. I just wanted to drop it because everyone's been asking me, yo, what's it looking like, bro? How bad are we now that we summon on Stranger Things? And I'm gonna be honest with you, if you weren't planning on ReZero, you're perfectly fine. And if you weren't planning on Zeldris, you're definitely fine. Even if you were planning on Zeldris, yes, you won't have enough to make a rotation, but if you are able to, or if we get more freebies along the way, and if you have over just 150 or 180 plus gems at this moment in time, you'll be able to make it. There's a free multi on both ReZero and Zeldris, and there's a ton of gems that I haven't accounted for via ReZero. Plus, for this week on Stranger Things, there are so many gems you can still acquire. Again, I'm making it worst case scenario so you guys understand what is going to happen, what is the worst thing that can happen. Yes, everything that I put in here, there could be way more, things added, a lot more things to help out. So just make sure you understand everything here is worst case scenario, worst case. But yeah, there you go. That's the entire video. Wanted to keep it really short to make sure you guys understand everything. And yes, I just made this because everyone's been asking me for it. There you go. This has been the official gem guide for this week. Peace out, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.